Hey guys, how you doing? Big Guy Z up in here once again. Now this is a quick unscripted video because I really want to get this video out there while we've still got all the hype around it. So, next gen gaming. It is pretty much here, to be honest. It's pretty much here. PS4 already out in the US, sold at least 1 million units within the first 24 hours, and that's pretty big. And with the Xbox One coming soon later in the week, and with the PS4 coming to the UK later in the week as well, I thought let me just get this video out there. So just a quick background to it. This is me going to talk about the Xbox One. I was fortunate enough to go to one of the Xbox One events. They had a big Xbox One tour, and a few weeks ago, a few days back, there was one based in Shoreditch in London. And I went down there, got my ticket. I was lucky enough to be chosen, and yeah, I got to play a few games. So let's start. While I was up there, the queue was just queued up, and if you were there, let me know. The queue was like in a very dark room. It was like in a dark area, dark and echoey. Not much lighting. I think it was there to create some sort of atmosphere. But we got a commemorative wristbands, which I guess I don't have at the moment. We had a commemorative, like those tough papery type, had the hashtag Xbox One tour. So we went in, and all the games were set up. You know, they had a few games. The first floor was under 18s. The basement area was 18 plus. So what was the first game? Well, let's start with the games that I didn't play. The first game I saw, which I didn't play because I didn't want to be honest, there was a game called Zoo Tycoon, I believe. I hope I got the name right. And it just seemed very basic. It was a bit choppy. It didn't seem a bit like The Sims, but you're in a zoo instead of, in a house or whatever. And another game that I didn't play was, the good old-fashioned, boring football simulator. I'm sorry, I mean the great FIFA 14. Yeah, I didn't get to play that for some reason. And yeah, okay, that's that out of the way. Off to the games that I did play. The first game that I did play was Forza 5, the driving game. It was a good... I mean, the graphics were amazing for starters. The first thing I noticed was everything was just pinpoint. You could see the slight impurities, if you like, because I was so close to the TV. How it was all set up, it was quite spacious. I was very close to the TV, and you can see certain details of how the graphics look and feel. But it was a pretty looking game. When I played it, just like a little demo of it, the controls were nice and light. The rumble was very responsive. When you go in the gravel, you can actually feel it. I think I've seen in a previous video, I think on IGN or something, there's rumbles on the trigger buttons, so you can feel it when you put the gas in, or if you go like in the gravel, like you see on Formula 1 racing, like the gravel on it, you can really feel it. Very nice, responsive, and very base. It's just a really basic a little basic demo of the game. But all in all, it's it's a very solid racing simulator. So yeah, that's Forza 5. Okay, the next one, let's go to a more interesting game. The most interesting game probably was Killer Instinct. Being a Nintendo fan, I had the Killer Instinct on SNES. I've played Killer Instinct Gold, not Killer Instinct 2, Killer Instinct Gold, the N64. So I was really looking forward to it. I was so happy that I managed to play it. I think it's great to have it back. What I noticed that, just not knowing how any of the controls are done, I really got into it very quickly. It was pretty easy to, I guess, fluke out a combo. I think my highest combo was a monster combo, which is like 13 hits, which is pretty good. The characters, the gameplay was fluid, great graphics, characters are very detailed. Not like the old Killer Instinct character designs, but yeah, it's still a good, solid, fun fighter. What else can I say? Yeah, I also heard that at launch there's only going to be 6 characters, which is admittedly quite disappointing. I mean, with only 6 characters at launch, it can only be one thing. Let's all say it together now. DLC. Well, maybe DLC, but it's most likely that's going to happen. Oh, did I shake the camera? Sorry. So yeah, Killer Instinct, great. You know, that's definitely going to be a fun game. What other games I played? Rise, Son of Rome. That was another game that I played. Very new, very, you know, based in, I'm guessing it's based in Rome. This is Sparta, you know, 300 sort of thing. You know, the gameplay was quite good. It was quite fluid. It was very smooth, very cinematic. You know, it seemed slow, but not unresponsive sort of slow. Not that bad. It was nice, very smooth animation, if you like, when you're slicing and dicing the people. You know, the enemies, and you know, there's a bit of you know, missions and stuff, just in some sort of arena. You've got to please the crowd, you've got to do the missions, you've got to kill the people, and you know, I think I went pretty far in, you know, my first couple of tries. The menu area when you select the god you're supposed to please and what, you know, other settings, it was nice, very nice, clear, pristine. It's like, I must admit, I'm not really one for graphics, but you know, it's very nice, very clean. You know, you can tell, you know, it's next gen sort of level. And yeah, Rise on a Rome, enjoyed that. One game I played that didn't enjoy too much is Battlefield 4. I mean, those sort of, you know, Call of Duty, Battlefield, all these Halo, all these FPS games, they don't interest me hardly at all. I mean, I've got a Wii and I've got GoldenEye for Wii, and I just haven't even touched it. I played a bit of it, but I want to go back to that game again. But first-person shooters, the only first-person shooter I really enjoyed was GoldenEye and N64. You know, I'm an N64 veteran, but yeah, Battlefield, it was completely alien to me. I'm trying to shoot. I don't know if I have people on my team. I always got killed. Very graphically sometimes. You actually, because it's first-person view, you actually, if you get stabbed with a knife, you actually have the animation of someone coming up to you, turning you around, and jamming a dagger down your chest. It was quite graphic actually. I was thinking, felt quite uncomfortable with that. So, so that was I just couldn't. It was completely alien to me. FPSs, I don't get it. They just don't interest me in the slightest. So yeah, Battlefield 4, meh, if you're into that sort of thing, then go for it. Another fun game that I played. Let's go with Dead Rising 3. A very strange, very fun game. Just basically, from what I gather, you just kill zombies. You have a range of weapons, fun and weird weapons. It's like those high score sort of games. Kill as many zombies as you can. If it's like that, you know what? If that's all it was, just killing zombies, I'd actually be okay with that, because it's just something, you know, have a long day at uni or work or college, whatever. You just want to sit back and just let off some steam, and you just want to just flick in a Dead Rising 3 disc or upload it from your hard drive or whatever, and you just kill zombies. You just kill them with your fists, with a baseball bat, with a gun, flamethrower. There's even one, from what I saw, was like a lightsaber. Killing zombies with a lightsaber. You know what? To me that sounds pretty cool. I know, let my nerdy side out a little bit. Killing zombies with a lightsaber. Yeah, so, you know, it may not be your thing, but I think it's just a nice, fun, you know, way just to kick back stress, just killing zombies, just absolutely shredding them to bits, just to, like, let off some steam from a very tough day. Well, I think the final game that I played was Kinect Sports Rivals. I think that's the name. I'll annotate it if I'm wrong. Kinect Sports Rivals. It's the first time I've ever played any sort of Kinect game, and you know, the controls. You know, you had a controller. It was kind of responsive, to a certain degree. But the thing is, I was doing the jet ski game, and there was during a certain period of time, you have to have your arms out like this throughout the duration, and afterwards my arms ached. I didn't find it fun at all. I don't know, maybe I should have stretched beforehand, but I don't know. I know it's just slightly a demo. Maybe, if you're maybe on a drunken night out with your mates or something, or drunken night in rather, with your mates, or just maybe a bit of family fun maybe. But I know my arms just ached. I wasn't preparing just to be like that for a good 5 to 10 minutes, having your arm maybe not outstretched, but somewhere around along those lines. So I don't know, I didn't like it. I don't know. It wasn't my thing, with my Wii, you got a bit of control, there's times you can rest, but I always have to have it out like that at all times, so, didn't do much for the joints. Okay, the final thing I'd like to talk about is also the controller, the Xbox One controller itself. It's very nice, very light, it fits in hand very well. I think the way I decide whether a games controller is good or not is when you play a game, you don't really think about the controller too much. It's very natural. It's it's second nature. You can get to the buttons okay. You can get to the joysticks, the trigger buttons, etc. So the Xbox One ticks all those boxes. One thing also I like about it is that the rumble feature is very responsive, especially when I was playing that racing game Forza 5. The trigger buttons I think have rumble features underneath them, so when you go on the gravel a lot, you really feel it's very responsive. It really reacts, in when it's supposed to react. There's nothing really unnecessary about it. It's a nice feel for it. Am I going to get a Xbox One or a PS4 on launch day? You know what? I don't think I'll be getting a next-gen console anytime soon. I am ridiculously late when it comes to consoles. The only time where I've got a console on launch day was when the DS Lite came out, which wasn't really a big deal, to be honest, because the DS came out. It was just a makeup. It was nothing big. I just walked in. There was no queue. I just walked in, got it, traded in my old DS. The guy allowed me to transfer my Wi-Fi details, and I was gone. I mean, even with my Wii, I got my Nintendo Wii, 2 years ago? 2 years ago. When did Wii come out? 2005? Or even earlier? Like 2005, 2006 or maybe? And I've only got that 2 years ago, so, I got Nintendo Wii near to the end of its life. A year or so later, the Wii U comes out. So like I said, I've got loads of unfinished business regarding my Wii. Getting all the green stars in Super Mario Galaxy 2. I want to replay. I'm currently replaying the Tales Symphonia on the GameCube game, so I can go on to play the Wii version. I've got F Mickey 2 still to finish, and there's still other games I like to get. And even my DS, I've got Pokemon Soul Silver, I've got Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass, which I haven't finished playing yet. And I also want to get Kingdom Hearts 3D, Dream Not Distance, DDD, 3D. Well, you knew what it was. Kingdom Hearts for my 3DS as well. So, and I'm not exactly super duper rich. So, I don't know. Me getting a next gen console ain't gonna happen anytime soon. But to all the people that are out there, have fun. Next gen is here. We only get this every 7 or 8 years. So enjoy it. Stay strong, all the people that are getting dead on arrival PS4s. I'm hearing that a lot. Hope that's the same with the Xbox One. Another reason why I don't really buy consoles want to get consoles at launch, because launch consoles, beta testers. But yeah, this is just a quick off the cuff video, and I just hope to see you guys very, very soon. Well, until next time, see ya.